Good morning, students. Today we are going to solve the non-polynomial equations. So exercise 3.5 first subdivision. Solve the following equation: sin squared x minus 5 sin x plus 4 is equal to 0. So it is not a polynomial equation, but it looks like a polynomial equation. So first you substitute sin x is equal to y in that equation. So it will become, the first term will become y squared minus 5y plus 4 is equal to 0. Now it is a polynomial equation in y of degree 2. So it is a quadratic equation. So the quadratic equation can be factorized. So what we have to do? We have to find the factors in such a way that the product of the two terms is 4 and the addition is minus 5. So I'll take the product 4. So if I go for the two terms minus 1 and minus 4, when I take the product it is 4. When I add these two, I'll get minus 5. So the minus 1 minus 4, we can write as y minus 1 into y minus 4 is equal to 0. So you are getting y is equal to 1 and y is equal to 4. You first consider y is equal to 1. What is y? Y we have taken as sin x. So in the place of y you have to substitute sin x. Sin x is equal to 1. The 1 can be written as sin pi by 2. Okay, how it looks like? It is in the form of in 11th standard in trigonometry we have studied sin x is equal to sin alpha. If the equation is like that, if sin x is equal to sin alpha, the trigonometry equations are like this. The solution is, general solution is x is equal to n pi plus minus 1 the whole power n into alpha, where n belongs to z. Okay, so here alpha, in the place of alpha in our problem you will have pi by 2. So therefore the solution is x is equal to n pi plus minus 1 the whole power n into alpha, where n belongs to z. In the place of alpha we have substituted pi by 2. Next you consider y is equal to 4. So sin x is equal to 4 because y we have taken as sin x. So sin x is equal to 4. It is not possible. Why it is not possible? Well, the range of sin theta from minus 1 less than or equal to sin theta less than or equal to 1. Okay, so the y value, that is minus 1. The range of sin theta is minus 1 to plus 1. Here you are having 4. So it is not possible. So no solution for the equation sin x is equal to 4. Okay. So coming to the third problem. 8 into 3x power 3 by 2n minus 8 into x power minus 3 by 2n is equal to 63. Okay. So see now first here x power 3 by 2n. Okay, that has to be taken as y. So the first term will become 8y. And here you are having, come to the second term, minus 8 into the x to the power minus 3 by 2n. So it can be written as y power minus 1. So y power minus 1 is nothing but 1 by y. So you have to take LCM. So it is 8y squared minus 8 divided by y is equal to 63. The y and 63 has to be multiplied. So 63y, and bring it to the left side as minus 63y. So now you are getting 8y squared minus 63y minus 8 is equal to 0. So it is a quadratic equation. It is a polynomial equation of degree 2. So it can be factorized. So see now, you multiply this 8 and here minus 8. So 8 so 64. So here minus 64. And the product of the two terms is minus 64. And the addition, what you have to get? Minus 63. So what are the two terms we can take? Minus 64 plus 1. You product, if you multiply, your answer is minus 64. If you add, you will get minus 63. Here the coefficient of 8, it has to be divided 8, that number has to be divided by 8. So minus 64 by 8 and 1 by 8 will come. So 8 and 64 getting cancel. So the numerator you are having minus 8. In the denominator you will have 1. So therefore you can write y minus 8. That is the factor. Next one, 8y plus 1 is equal to 0. So y minus 8 is equal to 0 means y is equal to 8 and y is equal to minus 1 by 8. You consider first one, y is equal to 8. What is that? Y is equal to 8. What is y we have taken? X to the power 3 by 2n. Okay. So the 8 can be written as 2 cube. Okay. So how you can write this as x to the power 1 by 2n the whole power 3. You can write like this. X power 3 by 2n can be written as x power 1 by 2n whole power 3. So here also 2 power 3. So we can equate the base. X power 1 by 2n is equal to 2. If you have to find the value of x. So if you raise to the power 2n, so it will become the power, how it will become 2n by 2n. So it is getting cancelled, you will get x. So this side also you have to raise to the power 2n. Upon you will get 2 power 2n. This 2 power 2n, how you can write 2 squared the whole power n. What is 2 squared? It is 4. So 4 power n. You are getting one value. Next, what is the value we have found? Y is equal to, what is it? Minus 1 by 8. That also you have to consider. So y is equal to minus 1 by 8. So in the place of y, you have to substitute x power 3 by 2n. So this minus 1 by 8 can be written as minus 1 by 2 cube. So 2 cube, when you bring it to the numerator, it is 2 power minus 3. Okay, so here x power 3 by 2n can be written as x power 1 by 2n the whole cube. So here the power they are same. Here minus 3, here the power is plus 3. So it is getting cancelled. So you get x power 1 by 2n divided by, x power 1 by 2n is equal to minus 2 power minus 1. So that can be written as minus 1 by 2. So raised to the power 2n. So here you will have x. Here what do you have to get? Minus 1 by 2 the whole power 2n. So the minus 1 by 2 the whole power 2n can be written as minus 1 by 2 the whole square to the power n. So if you square this, it is 1 by minus 1 the whole squared is 1 and 2 squared is 4. So whole to the power n. So your answer is 1 by 4 power n. Here I have written which does not satisfy the given equation. This solution does not satisfy the given equation. We'll see why it will be like this. You see now, first you are getting one more solution already. So x is equal to 4 power n. Okay, and here you are getting x is equal to 1 by 4 power n. Okay, this 1 by 4 power n does not satisfy the equation. So you see that first I'll take x is equal to 4 power n. X equal to 4 power n. I am going to substitute in the question. What is the question? Question is, here you are having 8x power 3 by 2n minus 8x power minus 3 by 2n is equal to 63. So x order value 4 power n is a solution, means that solution has to satisfy this equation. So I'll take the first solution, x is equal to 4 power n. If I substitute in that equation, in the place of x I have substituted 4 power n. Isn't it? So 8 into 4 power n the whole power 3 by 2n minus 8 into 4n to the power minus 3 by 2n. So this power n, and here this n is in the denominator, both getting cancelled. So it will be 4 to the power 3 by 2. Here also this n and this n getting cancelled. It is 4 power minus 3 by 2. What is 4 power 3 by 2? It is nothing but 8. How it is? 4 power 3 by 2 means 3 by 2. The power is 1.5. So 4 power 1.5 can be written as 4 into root 4. So 4 into root 4. Root 4 is 2. 4 2s are 8. Otherwise, this can be written as 2 squared. So this 2 and the here the 2 getting cancelled. Okay, see now. Here 4 power 3 by 2. Okay, so this can be written as 4 as 2 square. 2 square the whole power 2 by 2. This 2 and this 2 getting cancelled. It is 2 cube, that is equal to 8. And I have said it is 4 power 3 by 2. 3 by 2 is what? It is 1 and a half. So 4 root 4 also you can write. So 4 into 2, that is equal to 8. In this way we can write. So 4 to the power 3 by 2 is 8. And 4 to the power minus 3 by 2 is what? It is 1 by 8. So 8 8s are 64. This 8 getting cancelled. So minus 1 is that answer is 63. So therefore x equal to 4 power n satisfies the given equation. Okay, so here one more value is what? X is equal to 1 by 4 power n. If you substitute here, so in the question, in the place of x, we have substituted what? 1 by 4 power n. Here also 1 by 4 power n. So this n, here 1 by 4 power n can be written as 4 power minus n. So in the n cancel ado. Appo 4 power minus 3 by 2. Here also n getting cancelled. So here minus into minus plus 4 power. That is 4 power 3 by 2. What is 4 power minus 3 by 2? That is 1 by 8. 4 power 3 by 2 is 8. So 8 getting cancelled. Here you are having 1 minus 64. What is 1 minus 64? Minus 63. But here what you are having in that equation? It is 63. So therefore the second solution, what is x equal to 1 by 4 power n, does not satisfy the given equation. So therefore the solution of the equation is x is equal to 4 power n. And coming to the problem, fourth problem, what is it? Solve 2 into square root of x by a plus 3 into square root of a by x is equal to b by a plus 6a by b. Okay, so it's not a polynomial equation. So we have to first we have to take square root of x by a is equal to y. Okay, what is it? Square root of x by a is equal to y. And what is square root of a by x now? Square root of a by x. You see that here we have taken x by a. That is square root of x by a is equal to y, means square root of a by x is a reciprocal. So that is equal to 1 by y. You consider the equation. First term 2 into what? This is y plus 3 into this is nothing but 1 by y. So 3 by y is equal to. You come to the here. What is the LCM? LCM is AB. So I have taken AB. So this numerator has to be multiplied with B. So B into B is B squared. Plus here A has to be multiplied. So 6A squared. So LCM we have formed. This side also, left hand side also you have to take LCM. So it is 2y squared plus 3 divided by y is equal to b squared plus 6a squared by ab. Just cross multiply. 2y squared ab. That can be written as 2ab y squared plus 3 into ab plus 3ab is equal to the whole term into y. Okay, bring this term to the next side. So it is minus of b squared plus 6a squared into y. So plus 3ab. You look at this equation. It's a polynomial equation in y of degree 2. That is a quadratic equation. So quadratic equation means we can factorize. So for that you take the product. What is y squared product? 2a, y squared coefficient is 2ab. It has to be multiplied with a constant. So 2 into 3 is 6. A into a is a squared. B into b is b squared. So the product is 6a squared b squared. When you add the two terms, you have to get minus of b squared minus 6a squared. Okay, so here I have taken the two terms minus b squared minus 6a squared. You take the product, minus into minus plus 6a squared b squared. You are getting that. And when you add these two, you will get this answer. So therefore, and here the coefficient of y squared is 2ab. So it has to be divided by 2ab. And if you cancel here, b getting cancelled. In the denominator here, what you will have? 2a. Numerator minus b. How it will be written as? 2ay minus b. The factor is 2ay minus b. Here this 2 and 6 getting cancelled. So the numerator you are having 3. A getting cancelled. So the numerator is minus 3a and the denominator is b. So how the factor will be? By minus 3a is equal to 0. Take the first one. 2ay minus b is equal to 0 means y is equal to b by 2a. By minus 3a is equal to 0 means y is equal to 3a by b. You consider the first one. What is it? Y is equal to b by a. B by 2a. So what is y? What we have taken? It is square root of x by a is equal to b by 2a. And squaring on both the sides. So when you square here, it is x by a. When you square this, b squared by 2a the whole squared. What is 2a the whole squared? That is 4a square. So this a and here 1a getting cancelled. So therefore x is equal to b squared by 4a. Okay. You take the next value of y. What is it? Y is equal to 3a by b. Y is equal to 3a by b. In the place of y, what you have to substitute? What is your y? It's a square root of x by a. So square root of x by a is equal to 3a by b. Squaring on both the sides, it will become x by a is equal to 3a the whole square is what? 9a square by b square. So a if you multiply with the numerator, it is 9a cube by b square. So we have found the solution. And coming to the problem number 6. Find all real numbers satisfying 4 power x minus 3 into 2 power x plus 2 plus 2 power 5 is equal to 0. Okay, you take 4 power x minus 3 into, so how you can write this term? 2 power x into 2 squared plus, what is 2 power 5? It is 32 is equal to 0. This 4 can be written as 2 squared. 4 can be written as 2 squared, the whole to the power x, minus 3 into 2 power x. What is 2 squared is 4 plus 32 is equal to 0. This 2 squared the whole power x can be written as 2 power x the whole squared, minus 3 into 4 is 12. 12 into 2 power x plus 32 is equal to 0. Here now you can substitute y is equal to 2 power x. So here this equation will become y squared minus 12y plus 32 is equal to 0. It's a polynomial equation in y of degree 2. So it is a quadratic equation. So we can factorize. So how the product is 32 and the addition of the terms are minus 12. So therefore it is minus 8 minus 4. When you multiply these two, it is plus 32. When you add, you will get minus 12. So therefore the factors are y minus 8 and y minus 4. So y minus 8 into y minus 4 is equal to 0. You are getting y is equal to 8 and y is equal to 4. So consider the first value of y. Y is equal to 8. What is y? We have taken y as 2 power x. So 2 power x is equal to 8. This 8 can be written as 2 cube. So you will get the answer x is equal to 3. Next you consider y is equal to 4. So if you go for y is equal to 4, in the place of y you can substitute 2 power x. So what is 4? How you can write? It is 2 squared. So therefore x is equal to 2. So what are the solution? 2 and 3 are the solution for this equation. And coming to the problem number first plus second subdivision. So we have seen up to non-polynomial equation. Now you see the exercise 3.5 first plus second subdivision. It is 12x cube plus 8x is equal to 29x squared minus 4. You arrange in order. So 12x cube minus 29x squared plus 8x plus 4 is equal to 0. It's a polynomial equation in x of degree 3. So it is a cubic equation. So see that here we have to find the trial and error method. So I am using the synthetic division. I am going to find one root by using trial and error method. So I will substitute 2 here. So what is it? 2. for the synthetic division. So here the first term it should be 0 here. We have to substitute 0. So it is 12 plus 0 is 12. 12 into 2 is 24. So when you add these two, it is minus 5. Minus 5 into 2 is minus 10. If you add these two, it is minus 2. Minus 2 into plus 2 is minus 4. So the answer is 0 here. So this x equal to 2 is the root of the equation. That is 2. X equal to 2 satisfies the equation. So x equal to 2 is the root and x equal to 2 is the solution of the equation. So for the cubic equation, we have found one root. So the remaining we can consider, 12x squared, because it's a cubic polynomial. Here the root is 2. So when it is divided by, you will get a quadratic equation. So it is 12x squared minus 5x minus 2 is equal to 0. You consider that. Okay. So it's a quadratic equation, means we can factorize. What should be the product? Here 12 into minus 2 is minus 24. The product of the two terms is minus 24. And the addition should be how it is minus 5. So we can go for minus 8 into 3. Okay, the two terms is minus 8 into 3. So minus 8 into 3 is minus 24. When you add these two, it is minus 5, isn't it? So here the coefficient of x squared is what? 12. So it has to be divided by 12. When it is divided by 12, you will get minus 8 by 12 and 3 by 12. So we can cancel the 8 and 12 by 4. So it is numerator is minus 2 and the denominator is 3. So how you can write here? 3x minus 2. And here 3 and 12 also can be cancelled. So 1 by 4. So numerator is 1 and the denominator is 4. So how it will be written? 4x plus 1. So 3x minus 2 into 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. So when you equate 3x minus 2 is equal to 0 means x is equal to 2 by 3. 4x plus 1 is equal to 0 means x is equal to minus 1 by 4. Already we have found one root. What it is? 2. And the other roots are 2 by 3 and minus 1 by 4. Okay, thank you students.